Hello, group. Welcome to Next Right Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, the Chilms. I'm showing you the soon-to-be-released album cover for Year of the Snake, coming this Friday. But I'm reviewing the Advance EP, apparently only online, Gravity. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Gravity because we're 48 hours from hearing this. Or if you hear this later, it may be out. So on March 13th, this is coming out. I'm releasing this the morning of March 11th. So they released a 5-song EP, Gravity. And it's what they do nowadays with bigger bands, or bands are investing in more. And, they'll give you half the record to whet your appetite, the best stuff, at least they think the best stuff, and get you all, geared up for the full record shortly thereafter. And so we're getting 5 songs, 16 minutes. I should think this is about half the record, maybe a bit less. But the way they do it nowadays, about half the record. And 4 of them have videos, which tells you what they think of the quality of the songs, because they invested in 4 videos. Only 1 of the 5 songs have no video. And the Chilms, for me, for 4 of the 5 songs, they're a bit commercial. And not in a bad way, but feminine. It is a girl band, for Pete's sake, right? And they're singing about, in the tradition of the singing contest, full throat singing from the lead singer, Mercini. And Mancini, did I say it right? Her last name. I'm listening on her first name. And, so 4 of the 5 songs are fairly hard rock, commercial hard rock. Nothing wrong with that. I'm willing to like commercial hard rock, but sometimes I'm not in the mood. And sometimes we're not in the mood. We want to get a bit more gritty and whatever. A bit more sleazy. Well, for 1 song, we get the sleaze. So the first 2 songs, Gravity, a nice duet with a male singer who has his own career separate from the Chilms, Tommy Johansson. I'm not sure if he's related to the drummer, Emily Johansson. Couldn't find out. Isn't Johansson like Smith in Sweden? Or Jones? Just common as all get out. So, they may not be related. The drummer and the guest singer, Tommy. Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those, the future is ours and we're going to change the world songs. It's a nice song. And Firebird follows that. It's the 1 song without a video. Nice song. The title track for the future record, Year of the Snake. That's a good record. Nice video. The the Band on the Road video. Live and Let Go is the last song. You know, where the girls are trying to stick to their diet and eat Jello, and they don't like Jello. Who does? But nothing to hate. It's a nothing food. And, so, and, the girls in the band home, because, of course, the girls live together. Maybe not. But for the sake of the video, they lived in the same house, eating Jello together. And so it's, the women in your life will love those 4 songs. And it's nice and kind of heavy, kind of hard rock commercial. They call themselves classic rock, which is a misnomer. Classic rock is not a genre. You cannot call yourself classic rock. Classic rock is designated by record sales and radio play. When your songs are on the radio for decades, like Led Zeppelin, Sabbath, Queen, that's what they're going for. Van Halen, Queen. They don't sound like Van Halen or Queen. That's classic rock. When you achieve classical music is not, well, I'm writing classical music. No, you're not. When the world agrees it's a classic, it's classical. Beethoven's Fifth is a classic. If you write something for orchestra tomorrow, does not make it classic anything. It's a song you wrote for them. You know what I mean. Now I know what they mean. They're trying to make classic rock a genre. Well, we're sounding like classic rock. You do not sound like, you can sound like glam metal, or you can sound like rock and roll, or rock. Classic, that's an achievement. But let me get a point. There's one song. Because I listened to the first 2 songs, and it's like, I had to, once a week, I listen to music in public, in mixed company, for when I'm doing a review for you. So once a week, I have to listen to something polite. I don't know what it sounds like. I'm reviewing something new. So I have to be assured they're not going to start screaming about orgies, obscene orgies, with the 7 dirty words you can't say on television in America. In the middle of it, I'm in polite company. So I had to choose something for mixed company. And I had confidence that the films would be good for mixed company. And they were, and they are. But the song that got me going, that said, I love that, and I do love it, and of course that elevated the other 4 songs for me. You know how that is, right? You love one song on an album, and the entire album just improves. You're kind of going, It's nice. It's good. Oh, damn. Actually, the song is Hat Bait. Hat Bait. I love. It has a nice animated video. It's not necessarily a sleaze video, but the song is a bit of sleaze. Musically, it's CC Top. One song in particular. They kind of pay homage. They pay homage to a certain CC Top song. A classic CC Top song, but the good stuff. Not the 80s stuff. The good stuff in the 70s. And, and instead of how, the girls go in a different direction because, I don't know if the girls can physically go like a man can go how. Great start. And then the lyrics is inspired by classic female-fronted sleaze in the style of the Runaways. Because, the female singer is singing to a guy as she's touring, probably. Tonight, it's you. And when we're done, get out. It's that song. The Runaways have how many songs like that, basically like that, and of course, for a generation later, the Donnas. Dude, you're hot. Let's get together. Now get out of here. I'm done. Go home. The reverse of many of a man's song of, honey, you're hot. We're done. Go home. It's the girl doing it. So I love that song. I get my CC Top fix. And they go in a different direction. And so it's their own thing going on. The video is cool. They do the Led Zeppelin symbol thing. Where the girls have a symbol associated with them. The one girl chose the symbol, the number 69. No, I mean? How about 68? No. I'm not going to do that joke today. Going to keep it. Yeah. Come on, my fish fry order number was 69 in a Catholic church. I had to bite my tongue. Thank you, Padre. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father Doug. Well, order number is 69. Good one, Father. Bite my tongue. Speaking of mixed company. So, it's Lent. I'm vegetarian anyways, but I like a good fish fry. So, yeah, the one girl is teasing us because her symbol is 69. The tease. So, I love that song. I think you will love that song if you're a sleaze like me. Because we are actually right corner. We're kind of a guy-centered sort of thing going on. So, I love that song. And that just elevated everything else. I'm just reeling to, hey, these songs are better now. These songs are nice now. And they are nice songs. And, in that singing contest, full throated, on key, on note sort of way. Yeah, the singer. And it's a good EP. I might well check out the full record in a month. I'm not going to do another review of the Chelms within days. I don't do that to you. Give it 5-6 weeks before I review Year of the Snake, because I'm giving them this review of their fancy EP. And of course, it's the fancy EP. It better be darn good. It's their best stuff. Hopefully the other 5-6 songs on the album are quite nice as well. And maybe 1 or 2 sleaze. Give me more sleaze and I'll really like the record. You don't give me any more sleaze other than Had Bait. I get other things to listen to. For history, for the background of the band. The band Thunder Mother. You like Thunder Mother? I heard a couple. YouTube gave me some tracks a couple years ago of Thunder Mother. But this is not AC/DC type music. Like I said in the review I just finished, kinda. Chelm is classic rock, glam metal. It's glam metal. 80s style glam metal with 70s roots, which glam metal has. Thunder Mother was, a female band. They had a lot of AC/DC to it, and of course, I love AC/DC. So there's some stuff from Thunder Mother I really got into. Never bought any of their stuff, but I heard it on YouTube and it's nice. The Chelms are all ex-members of Thunder Mother, because there's a whole lot of former members of Thunder Mother. Thunder Mother is singular, one young lady, and she does a Ritchie Blackmore and fires her band members on a regular basis. And so, much like Ritchie Blackmore in his prime, before he got married and the wife stopped him from firing everyone in the band. Wives will do that. But when Ritchie didn't have a wife as a singer in a Renaissance band, when he was running Rainbow, some of you are younger, you may not know the band Rainbow. Deep Purple, Ritchie Blackmore, iconic guitarist. He would fire the members of the band in his solo band Rainbow regularly. Some of the 6, 7, whatever Rainbow records is like, well, which Rainbow is it? A lot of changes to So Thunder Mother has gone through changes. And so these 3 young ladies, all former members of, when they got sacked from Thunder Mother, they formed the Chelms. And, there's soon to be their sophomore record coming out Friday, the 13th. Good luck, girls. They're not superstitious, obviously. So, yeah, that's the background of the band, the Chums. You know, and the guitar player plays both the guitar and the bass on the records on tour. Do they have a touring bass player? I don't know. So that's what you need to know about Sweden's perhaps premier all-female band, the Chums. I can't think of, is there another all-female band in Sweden that's doing better business than the Chums? Maybe not. Chums seem to be doing okay. At least their label is investing in the Chums. And they share a label, at least in part of the world, with Thunder Mother, which I'm sure is, well, the girls know that's what happens when you become a member of Thunder Mother, not the first ones to get canned from the band. So I made it clear they're from Sweden. Genre, glam metal, never mind trying to call themselves classic rock. You gotta sell some records to be called classic anything. Classic rock is not a genre. Glam metal, hard rock, glam metal, 80s style. And you're ready to listen. It's well mixed, well produced. Among the 5 songs in this EP, no ballads. I hope there's no ballads. It gets sentimental, yeah, they're girls. There's uplifting lyrics but it is not necessarily ballad material. I did not hear the debut record. I don't know if there was a ballad there. I don't know if there's going to be a ballad on this record when the full record comes out. But for this EP, no ballads. Oh yeah, you can listen to Mixed Company. It has the gonads those guys want. It does have the rock. The guitar player can play. And the drummer is a good, solid drummer. You know, full member of the band. And the singer is, you know, one of those full-throated. I think she was on a singing contest show, if I remember her background correctly. I did read it. So, you know, but yeah, when you get to hat bait, that's the one you don't want the daughter listening to. Nah. Unless your daughter's 30 and then it's over, she's grown. Okay, fine, play her hat bait. And maybe not even then. We're still her parents, right? You know what I mean. Honey, don't ditch the husband and the kids. Stay married. Keep your family together. Please. You don't want to raise your grandkids. 21st century life. And it is on YouTube. So the EP is on YouTube. Gravity is the EP. If you get to this well after the premiere date of this video, the full album, Year of the Snake, should be available on YouTube. But I'm only reviewing Gravity. That's all I've heard. Gravity's good. When they add 5 or 6 more songs, is any of them gonna not be as good? I don't know. I haven't heard it. But the EP, with the same cover as the album's gonna have, Gravity, featuring Tommy Johansson for just one song, Gravity. Nice duet. Yeah. Good stuff. If there's anything to offend you, well, hat bait. And that'd be good for Padre. And your Catholic Church in Lent. I'm gonna love you and leave you, fella. I'm telling you up front. Not consistent with the Catholic faith or other faiths around the world. You know what I mean. But as a young bit of sleaze, I love it. I love it. Just that's the song I kept for future reference. It's got that marriage of CC Top, yeah, you know, the Runaways / the Donnas for the lyrics, please. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rock Corner, ring the notification bell, and go listen to the Chelms, either the EP, Gravity, or if it's after the 13th, they should be on time to release the record, I would hope, of Year of the Snake. Okay? And come back and tell us what you think. And for latest in action rock, garage rock, punk, psychobilly, psych, stoner rock, anything that really rocks, and classic and legacy bands. We'll have it for you here in Action Rock Corner. Thank you for watching. And remember, have fun with your music. And for me, hot bait is fun. I love, give me more of that all day long. Hot bait. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.